I cannot join those telling Buhari lies, Northern Senator blows hot. Senator Elisha Abo, representing Adamawa North Senatorial District, has called for the sack of the service chiefs as Nigeria continues to battle mounting insecurity across the nation. Abo made the call during plenary on Wednesday, January 29th, while contributing to the motion on insecurity. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) senator described himself as a victim of the insecurity in Nigeria, adding that his senatorial district, including his country home, has been attacked by insurgents 9 times in 3 months. He said, Michika and Madagali, that I represent here today, from 5th November to 11th January, Boko Haram visited that place 9 times. They turned the place into Boko Ban whenever they run out of food. They stroll into those local governments, cut away their food, cut away their drugs, empty the shops and supermarkets, and take it back to their forest almost unchallenged. We never had it this bad, he said. Senator Abo lamented that despite the 4.5 trillion naira budgeted for security agencies in the last 4 years, the security situation has not improved. He stated that the service chiefs have done their best, but I think they have run out of ideas. When they came in, they came with vigor, they came with force, they came with strength, and we were seeing results. Now things have deteriorated. Silence is no longer golden here. Mr. President needs to rejig the security apparatus, and if we need foreign help, we should not be ashamed to ask for help. The security chiefs have done their best. I think it is time to bring in new ideas to come and help this country. Recall that the Senate President Dr. Ahmad Lawan on Monday, January 27, bemoaned the deteriorating state security situation in the country, even as he called for the complete overhaul of national security apparatus. Lawan, who made the comment during an interactive session with journalists in Abuja, expressed concern over the current security situation in the country. He said, presently the story is not good in many areas. We have so much happening that is destabilizing our communities and killings of people. Apparently, the system has not been working effectively and efficiently, and we have to do something. This time around, there should not be buck passing. We have to be forthright. We have to say it as it is, and we have to do it as it is required. That is the way forward. Honestly speaking, like I always say, that those who are affected will be the people that will be able to tell the story better. If you have not experienced it, you will not know, unless you just have a human feeling. You know, some people hear some things and they just try to imagine that if it were to be them that in that situation, that it could be them. They'll just put themselves inside that position, and at the end of the day, they'll begin to figure it out. It could have been me. Those are the people that will really understand better. But those who do not even understand and who have not even been affected, who always think that everything is all about politics, they are the ones that will not see things in this direction. You can imagine this senator, because it has affected him, and like he said, and he gave the narratives of how these people have been operating, and he said he's not going to join people who are going to be saying, oh yes, the president is doing well. You know, judging from the fact that it's in the opposition party, definitely will be able to speak better. But have we been able to see those politicians who are in APC who can boldly come and say things just the way they are? And okay, let's say Ahmad Lawa, that we should just have to say it the way it is and have to do it the way it is required. Because if you don't do it, definitely nothing will happen. And he's still commending the senator, Senator Elisha Abu, commending the security chiefs. They have done their best. That initially when they came, they were on fire. But at some point, it's like they have run out of ideas. But again, he made mention of the money that has been spent, over the years since this is 2015, 4.5 trillion naira. 4.5 trillion naira in the last 4 years. And yet, what have we seen? Of course, maybe Dasuki has taken it again. Whether the PDP people, they have squandered it again. If you have spent such an amount of money in area of security, and yet it's just as if nothing has been done. If you have spent that amount of money, maybe nothing has been done. Another thing to it, maybe when these people came on board, these security chiefs, when they came on board, of course, maybe they were really eager. And you cannot tell me that those 4.5 trillion naira was really spent appropriately. A lot of things like corruption must have swallowed it. Corruption must have swallowed that money, because if really they spent that money where where they ought to have spent it, just like Ahmad Lawal is saying, that we need to make it work the way it is required, and let it work the way it is. Because if they did not spend that amount of money, on that security for that purpose of what is being budgeted for, this what we are seeing now is exactly what we'll continue to see. Because if really they spend that money accordingly, I'm sure the security would have improved. Things would have changed for the better. Spend that kind of amount of money, then what happened? Are they going to tell us that there's no money, or some people have swallowed the money, or is Dasuki that has been in the custody of that has been in detention is the one who has swallowed it, or PD people have swallowed it again? Or they will tell us that the money wasn't enough. Of course, we know that they've been spending money, but the question is that, that has the money be going to the right channel? Does it mean some people have really squandered the money? Is the money going to the right channel? That is the question we really need to ask. It's not just that they have spent that money, because if really they have spent that money, we would have seen improvements. We would have seen improvements. Of course, maybe the reason why the president doesn't want to change the service chiefs, of course, he does not, maybe he doesn't trust other people. Those are the people he feels that he can trust. As soon as he changes them, you would think that maybe something else will happen. You can imagine you are doing something over and over again, and you are not getting results, and you keep doing that thing. What does that tell you? Where does that leave you? Then who are you? If people will continue to be supporting what is not, I hope they will not be victims. Maybe by the time they are victims, they will be able to say the truth just the way it is. Of course, some people just believe that they have the security. Most of these politicians, they have the securities guarding them and their families. I mean, immediate family. Maybe that's why majority of them are not bothered. Because very soon now, you are going to hear Femi Adesina speaking, something that will be irritating to Nigerians. With the level of insecurity, yet they are still telling you that they have done well, that nothing is happening. They are calling for the resignation of the president. Garba Shehu is calling somebody foolish. You can imagine. Meaning, what is happening is not enough for somebody to tell the president to resign. Of course, they will want to sit down there. They will not, because they know what they are gaining. It is all about their interest. Somebody who has integrity would have resigned. You are there, nothing is happening, and you are still holding onto power that you still want to be there without doing anything. It's very, very unfortunate. Honestly, very, very unfortunate. Someone says here that no, the money is with Dasuki. That is why they could not do anything. The regime that is always blaming our predecessors. Don't worry, let the lies continue with APC government until one day each of them will be personally affected by the insecurity in the land, including the sponsors of terrorism. Imagine such a huge sum of money spent on security purpose, and yet insecurity is at its highest peak in the history of Nigeria. Why? Because of corruption in high places. Why can't Nigeria military overrun Boko people in 2 days with the high level of money budgeted for that purpose? If Boko people have 10% of such money, they would have for long taken over Nigeria. APC shouting corruption, and yet they are drenched in it. May God help us. Someone says their lives will take them out in 2023. That one is sure, for they have no one else to blame after giving them mandate for 8 years. Forget about it. I think this person should forget about it. They will still blame. They will tell you they needed 20 years. That because of 16 years of PDP misrule, they could not achieve so much. That is what they are going to tell you. We just heard some of the APC chairman, local government chairman, coming up to say the reason why we are experiencing all of this is it is PDP that has orchestrated this whole thing, and they are looking for a way to remove Buhari because they could not win election. So they are looking for all manner of means, even to the extent that they've really penetrated to the House of Assembly, National Assembly, to the senators, that some of them maybe they are going to give them money, or they have given them money. That is what they are saying. Now the blame is not on Buhari, the blame is on PDP. They are still blaming PDP. Even if they spend 100 years, they will still tell you, because PDP ruled for 60 years, that is why they've not been able to achieve much. They will still say it. That is the kind of people we have in APC. They will still say it. For those of you coming out to say the truth, irrespective of where you come from, kudos to you. Kudos to you all. If we must remain one, Buhari has failed us and he has a hidden agenda. Therefore, Buhari must go now. They don't want to hear that. They don't just want to hear that. If they hear that from you, they will begin to call you names. So guys, what do you think about this senator who is saying he's not going to join those telling Buhari lies? Those who are surrounding Buhari, they are just telling him lies. His wife has said it, that he's no longer in charge. He's no longer in charge. The Kabas, they really hijacked him, and he does not even know what is happening. You'll be surprised that he doesn't even know what is happening. In as much as he has come out to say he's shocked with the rate of insecurity in the country. So what are you telling us? So let's hear your take concerning what this senator has said.